Hi, I'm Gaylon, and I've had an abortion.
Hi, I'm Britney, and I've had an abortion.
We are from the Chicago Abortion Fund, and the Chicago Abortion Fund provides financial assistance for low-income women seeking to exercise true reproductive freedom. Britney is a part of our My Voice, My Choice leadership group, which we started a year ago to bring the voices of marginalized women that we've given funding to the table to make their voices heard in the discussion around reproductive justice, abortion, and abortion access. A couple of things came up that we sort of wanted to address, and I know that there's been several calls this evening around from pro-life callers per se. And I guess the thing that I wanted to sort of address, and Brittany can touch on it as she feels needed, what I have a hard time understanding is that pro-lifers do not believe in equality for all children. And we know that unwanted children do not have the same quality of life that wanted children have. So why should children that are not wanted be brought into the world to face inequalities? So Brittany, what do you think about that and some of the calls? And people are calling in and saying, I'm pro-life and, it shouldn't be, this and that. What do you think about that? What's your thoughts?
Me personally, pro-life. I'm pro-life, but if there's an unwanted pregnancy and I know that I'm not able financially, mentally to take care of a child, then give me my choice and that be it.
Well, here's my thoughts also on that too. When we also talk about the whole people, I remember having a conversation at a party one time, and some of the guys actually said that they were pro-life. They saw my abortion buttons and they said that they were pro-life. And I asked him if he supported the war. And he said that he did. So then my question to him is, how can you be pro-life and support a war that is unjustifiable, or support the death penalty, or support, like walk past a homeless person and not help them out, or not adopt unwanted children that sit in foster homes? To me, that's sort of oxymoron to say that you're pro-life, but you really are not doing anything about the life that's here. So those are some of my thoughts. We do encourage you to call in if you have questions or you want to make comments for us. I also want to flash our information, so if you need support or assistance, you can call our phone number or reach us by website. You can look at our website, look at our email address, and see all the information that we have available for you. And here is our information. Once again, the Chicago Abortion Fund supports low-income women that are seeking to have abortion procedures and they cannot pay for them. So what women do is they call in during a client line when it's open, and they give us their demographics, and we let them know if they're qualified for it or not. Once that is done, we invite these same women that we've given funding to back to the table to take part in this leadership group called My Voice, My Choice, that is existing of women that have had abortion procedures and that support choice. Brittany, you came to the Chicago Abortion Fund's leadership group in about December. What has been your experience learning about a lot of this reproductive justice issues?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Well, we have a caller.
Okay, go ahead, caller.
Well, I was just calling because I did have an abortion about 11 years ago, and I didn't feel I had anyone to turn to. It wasn't about not wanting to have the child. It was about a support system. And I feel it's very important for young girls out there that are having to face this decision on their own to have someone to talk to, and also for the pro-life people to realize when a woman decides to do this, it is not an easy choice. And as far as I'm concerned, it's probably harder than going through with having the child, because you have to live with that every day. Every time that month rolls around and you know you should have had that child, it is very difficult. And so people need to, especially young girls, need to know that they have a support system regardless of what choice they make.
Thank you. Thank you for your comments, caller. And that is very true. Abortion, like I've said on previous shows, it is not a political discussion, it is a personal decision. And each woman comes to that decision after consideration, based on her circumstances and things that are going on in her life. And so she makes the best choice for her, regardless of whatever anybody else is thinking, because the bottom line is she's the one that has to sit there without support, in low-paying jobs, without babysitting and daycare, without adequate support. And those things are really important to think about. People don't think what the long-term effects are in forcing someone to do something that they really don't want to do or are not ready to do. And so that's one of the things that we have to keep in mind. Yes, all women need support, and this is actually what our leadership group is about providing women with some additional support that they need, that they want, and that we're willing to give to them. I'm going to show our information once again, and I'll show it a couple of times throughout the show, so that if you are seeking support, you can call the number or look on the website. Or if you want to fund us and you are trying to find out where we are or where to call. So here's our information once again.